guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a nice week. I started this vlog with the weekend and my week kind of starts really active from this weekend, well, Sunday. And I was about to start my day. I took a shower and I was about to do my skincare, and then I was like, it would be a nice idea to do it with you. At the same time, I can show you my everyday skincare slash makeup. I'm gonna take out my glasses because I wore some patches and I really wanted to protect a bit my under eyes. Like after wearing patches, I always feel like my under eyes are so sensitive that I absolutely have to wear some like glasses or protect them for some time until it's like fully blended in. Especially when like after doing some masks or eye patches, I want to go out and I have to like quickly grab a coffee or something. I'm always wearing glasses because I have this impression that like it protects me literally. I'm not wearing any makeup right now, not any of my skincare is done, so we're gonna do all this together. First step I do is I started my skincare always with a thermal water. I love using this Uriage one because I really love using the thermal waters that you don't need to wipe up afterwards, and it's just like you have to wait and it inhales and it gives like freshening toner effect in a way. And I love keeping this big one at home, but I have also a small travel size that I like to take with me because like this is huge for traveling, etc. So our first step should be the Uriage thermal water, and then I'm waiting for a couple of minutes, etc. And while I do, I am going to prepare you for this week. The week is going to be pretty intense. Right now, like I'm getting ready and I'm gonna do my luggage to have 2 days in a countryside where we're gonna visit some champagne caves, etc. So it will be nice, relaxing couple of days. So I'm off today all day long. I'll be off tomorrow all day long, and I'm so excited for it. I'm not even going to take my laptop with me. I'll be taking my camera to be filming, but that's the only like digital stuff I'll be doing so far, as I really need some time away from screen. Then right after the day, like tomorrow, literally in the evening, once we're back from the train, I think I'll be having like 2 hours max to get ready and to go to a gala event where some restaurants are nominated. I'll be visiting this event with my boyfriend and his family because like they are in restoration, and it's like kind of an event they do, and it's a gala event, so I have to really dress like evening, etc. So very important to change and dress up and switch the mode from like weekend chill like countryside mode to the immediately to the like gala night mode. Let's go on with the next step. My next step is like the glazing milk from Rhode. Really nice find. I've been thinking for a really long time if I should try it or no, and honestly I love it. Like I already told you, I think in one of my vlogs, like right now I'm almost about to finish it at this point, but like honestly the result 10 out of 10. It's giving like this like really nice glazing, hydrating toner effect to your skin, and I love it. So basically I put quite a lot, and you can already see that like, well, I just put in, you should like see the result in a bit. So I waited for a couple of minutes so that it can like fully blend in, and I changed the disposition of camera because I think the lighting is better. And so you can see my skin is still really glowy and glazed in a good way, and I love it. Next step for me is my moisturizer, and I really love this moisturizer from La Roche-Posay. It's the moisturizers that I use at least for 3 years already, so I really love it. So it's the 72 hours hydration cream, and honestly it's really true. Like it's hydrating your skin for a really long time, and it feels so nice. I'm using the light version, but they have also the rich version for like really dry skin. My skin is like pretty mixed, so I don't like to go for very rich products for a daytime. At nights I really do love rich products. Like during the day I use usually the light versions of like this kind of strong hydrating creams, because usually for my oily zones it's too much, but like for my dry zones it's just right. And I do it like quite a lot as well, because since it's the light version I am not being really minimalist on this. I have done some patches before starting the skincare, and the patches were really rich with ingredients. So I'm not gonna do the under eye cream, because I feel like they're pretty hydrated enough. But usually I do use the under eye cream of the same brand, and the same cream it's just literally exists in a small form, and it's like but it's doing the same. So at this point I just don't feel the need of it, and I already feel my skin super hydrated. Next step, and for skincare, I don't do it all the time, but for winter days when it's like dry, cold, windy, or the climate changes really often, I love doing it. And it's like the product that I adore, literally I adore, for nighttime, for daytime, anytime. It's the Weleda Skin Food. Like this is a small format, like I have also the big one. I am using the really strong and rich one. Like the dark green color is usually really strong, and it's giving like butter barrier effect. It's very the texture is really buttery, so it's not light, so that's why I never put too much of it. But I usually put it very often to my drying zones, not oily ones, because it's already like buttery and oily enough. But I usually love to put it on these dry zones, and it's just keeping my skin like nourished all day long, and like sometimes even more. Like it's skin food, and like the name says it's all, like it's a really nice skin food, and it actually works for my skin. So for daytime, since I already have a lot of hydrating stuff on my face, I don't usually put a lot. I like literally add a tiny bits on the zones which tend to dry for me. I will wait until all this settles before starting my makeup, but basically this is it. This is my skincare that I do literally every day. Sometimes I can like skip the step of Weleda when I feel like my skin is like hydrated enough. Some days I would start with a mask or like patches, etc. But skincare wise, this is like literally it all. I really forgot a really important step, and I just put it in, and I remembered that I didn't talk about this. It's the SPF. I usually, for this time, especially for Parisian winters, I use the SPF 30, because the 50 won't make any sense here, but like 30 is really important. Like it's super necessary for your skin to feel like to protect your skin. I use the small liquid SVR brand, which is really nice. It's an eczema prone brand. They don't use perfumes, they don't use a lot of like artificial and a lot of like natural ingredients that could irritate your skin. I really love it. And so yeah, now the skincare is complete. The first step of my makeup is sort of a skincare again, because what I do is I am taking a tiny little bit of glazing milk, like a really 2 drops of it, really small amount, and then I have this like serum with sparkles in it from the brand Fern, and everything they do is literally really gentle. It has like biotechnology inside of like illuminating and working with antioxidants of your skin, etc. I tried this brand first time because on my street they literally opened a boutique and I really loved it, and so I'm trying it since quite a moment, and I really love it because it's not giving this like highlighter sparkly effect. It's just like adding a healthy drop to it, and I guess it's because it's a serum over everything, and like it's giving really healthy glowy vibe. So what I do is I'm adding like only 2 drops. I'm gonna do it on my skin, and I'm mixing it with the glazing milk, or sometimes if I need even more hydration I can mix it with Velleda cream. It's giving this like extra hydrating but also like glowy effect, and it disappears on your even on my hand it disappears. Like you see, it's not giving any highlighter color, full highlighter vibes at all. So after this, after using this as a tone and toner in the same time, I go with the concealer. I love using the NARS concealer, so here we go. The coverage of this concealer is pretty average, so I love it because it keeps everything natural. And I'm not using any foundation. I'm being really fine with using it as much as I need to. And then I am blending it in really well with my brush from Sephora. It's like number 70. It's really nice. It's a brush for foundation actually, but I love using it for my concealer. My second step usually at this point is immediately the first layer of my blush, okay? I purchased the Rhode one in a freckle shade. I really love it because it's not giving a pinky blush vibes yet, because I mix the blushes, and this is my first blush because it's giving this like natural warm freckle color to my skin, and it really works great because I'm like more warm shades, and this as a first tone it's kind of doing everything. It gives like fresh tone to my cheeks and like cheekbones and like all my zone like under eyes, etc. And then it's a good base to add up some like baby pink blushes, etc. So I go with like freckle shade from Rhode, and I do it quite a lot because it's very light. If you guys were wondering and wanted to try the Rhode blushes, they are pretty light, for everyday use are great, so do not hesitate. I literally put it like everywhere, you know. And then I take my brush from Blush and Bronzer, number 4 again from Sephora, and I try to spread it, like blend it in to the up always, but also like keeping this like freckle structure, you know, on my face, to have like natural shade and shadowing on my face. Yeah, already really nice. And you see my skin already looks really healthy and natural without having yet this like strong blush effect, you know. It looks like more of a natural blushing of my skin because it's actually matching a lot with my skin tone. So as a first layer of like blush situation, blush bronzer situation, this is great because it blends into my shades. And then only I go with the other, like I usually mix like so many blushes. I do at least 3 of them, so don't get surprised by it. You don't have to do it. It's just I love blushes. It gives like very natural, dewy, glowy, like really like baby vibes, and I love it, and I love that it's trendy now. But even if it wasn't, I was never a fan of matte makeups, and I was never a fan of like having heavy layering and like colors which you can see are coming from makeup, etc. Like I was never a fan of them, and I'm happy it's trendy. Then I basically go on with 2 blushes. This is the blush, I don't know honestly from which brand. I bought it on a trip in Germany and from DM, and it's like I cannot see anymore any brands, but it's really great. It's a nice color, it's warm pink color, I love it, and it's a nice second step logically after my first blush. Like we're going now from the warm freckle tone towards the pinkish colors, but like step by step without going extreme either, okay? This one I do it like very little, and like this one goes more like to the zones that I want to highlight as a blush, you know. I don't want to have any more like this skincare and freckle effect. This goes more like as a blush at this point. And this one is very light as well, but you can see it stays in the same shades, but it gives this like more pinky blushing effects now. Second blush is done, okay? And sometimes I stop here, especially for everyday makeup. When I want to stay in my tones, I stay here. But sometimes when I want this little like blushing cheeks of baby effect, I go with my last step, which is a powder blush. This is like from the brand Bijou, I think. Like again like the brand is like not written, but I do remember that I bought it from the pharmacy. It's the brand Bijou, and it's in the tone 17 rose tendresse, and it's a powder blush, and it's very light, like really light, but it's a very nice baby pink color, and it has like little highlighter effect in it, but it's really not intense at all. And then I'm adding it only on my cheeks and a little bit going to my cheekbones. See, it's giving like this like baby effect. Okay, at this point, tell me guys if I'm addicted with blushes or no, because like I always feel like it's never enough. But I guess it's enough. And I add a bit of mine on my nose. And here we go. The blush situation is done for me as well. And you can see how like fresh and how clean and how blushing, but at the same time how glowy and dewy the skin looks. The skin looks so healthy. Okay guys, so next step is usually my mascara, and I already put it on. It's like the Benefit Bad Girl mascara that I love. I use it since 5 years at least, never changed it, don't want to change it because it works perfectly on me. So yeah, my next step was mascara. The next step I go is my eyebrows. I don't do usually anything with them because you can see they're like pretty natural already, but like I just I have this brush from somewhere, and I just brush them up, but like naturally, you know, not to have like too overdone effect either, just like a natural brush. Next up will be the setting powder. I have this like powder from a French brand Bourjois, and it's a rice powder, so it's a natural one. It's very light, it smells really good, and it's like pinkish and it's glowy, and I love it. And it's so light, and it's not giving this like matte effect and doesn't ruin all your glowy makeup. I usually put it under my eyes. And then there is just one step left, which is the lips. What I do for the lips, I have my favorite combo. It's like Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair on the shade Pillow Talk Fair. I know it's one of the most famous ones for them and all. It's really shade off my lips, so it's not giving a strong contour vibes, but it's just highlighting my lips the way they are. And so I put it all around my, you can see it's like exactly the same shape as my lips, like a little bit darker. I think we're good here. Then my second step is the Dior lipstick in the shade 527, and I really just love this combo because it's lighter but it stays my lip tone. And last but not least, I have this lip oil from Armani Beauty. It's natural, it gives a bit of glowy, wet gloss effect. Okay guys, so here we go. We are done. This is my daily dewy, glowy, natural, everyday makeup. I'm literally done with everything. This is how it looks. It's like very natural. You can see like we do not see a lot of like makeup cakey moves. It's like fresh, hydrated, like it's gonna glow like this all day long. During the seasons, of course, my skincare and my makeup changes, so like a tiny little bit, but most of all I stay within this product, within this dynamics, within this vibe and this style. So yeah, let me know guys what you think about this makeup. I'm gonna dry my hair and then I'm gonna prepare my luggage. I'm gonna take all the clothes I need and like skincare and like everything I need for my night stay. I'm gonna dress up, I'm gonna get ready, and like in an hour or two it's raining. Oh no. Okay, and in an hour I should be ready to move to meet everyone, and I will take a train and I'll show you guys around. See you!